Okay, bonjour, and welcome to AZUROM. I'm very happy to have you today to talk with Jill, and wanted to present you. I have a new backdrop today. It's the park of Rodin, which is in the 7th arrondissement. It's a beautiful park in Paris. Rodin was a sculptor, and it's where he made the Thinker, a very famous sculpture. And you have a beautiful view of the Invalid behind me right there. So welcome, Jill. First, thank you for joining, and tell us a little bit about you. And you're a big francophile. You've been many times to France, so why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Jill. I do have an absolute deep love of France. It started in 1999. My mom called me and said, "I'm taking your sister and brother to France. Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, free trip." And then fell in love. And so I've been going roughly every year since then. There's some years that I miss, but I've been, gosh, 20 times maybe.
Okay, that's a lot.
Maybe. Yeah, you start to lose track after all. You're just like, yeah, 20 sounds good.
Yeah, since you were a kid, that's it had. So you speak a little French?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. You know me, when I say, je parle beaucoup quand je bois du vin, you give me the wine, I'm fine.
Okay. And Jill, one of the places where you're going a lot is Paris, right?
Yeah. I'm very fortunate to be able to travel to Paris. I love all of France, but Paris has always felt like home for me. Whenever I go, I feel like I'm supposed to be there. And when I leave, I'm sad. I mean, I can feel it, tugging on my heart when I leave. So,
So can you share what are your favorite places to go?
oh, goodness. Honestly, my favorite thing to do is to get lost. I like to just walk around and find new places, explore new areas. I love Montmartre. It's my favorite. It's always a good exercise too when I get there to go all up the stairs and down. And I like how vibrant the city is in that section. Walking down the Seine, the Rue, Saint Honore, obviously, is always fun to walk down. I mean, I love it all, honestly. I haven't found a place I don't like yet.
Okay, do you have, for instance, a favorite restaurant where you've been to, or every time you go, you're like, oh, I need to go back to that brasserie or that little cafe, or like a place where you feel like it's like your routine.
There's a cafe, and oh gosh, I don't know the name of it, but I can get there in my sleep.
Okay.
I love smoked salmon. I don't know why that's what I get when I go to France, but I love this. And this particular little cafe uh, offers it, and it's fresh, and it's off the Champs Elysees. It's one of the side streets. I feel like it's like Rue Cardon, perhaps. Yeah, and I can't think of the name of the cafe. I can get there, but I
Okay.
can't. You should have prepped me for that question. I could have like Googled the name for you.
Yes, and I'll send the link after the video. And Jill, one interesting thing about you is that you can actually help people who have been already in France and who want to actually buy a pied-à-terre, comme on dit en français, the little like apartment or house to go on vacation in France. So tell us about that.
World. And so when I started working with them a few years ago, I made it my plan to help Americans who want to buy in France. The irony in all of this is I actually have helped more French buy in Paris than I have Americans. So I've just made so many friends over the years that when they're ready to buy or sell, they call me. And if I can't be there, I connect them with my colleagues.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And last year, we actually were almost in the talk about you trying to help people in the south of France too.
Yes. I love the south of France. I had the opportunity to sell a house in Marseille, and all of that got put on hold due to the outbreak of COVID. But that was my first time in that area, and I was impressed by the topography.
Yeah.
Nice is my favorite place. Love Nice. I go to Cannes sometimes, but Nice has always been my favorite. So
Okay.
I'm hoping to move down into that area to help as well.
Yes, yes, and we actually a lot of people who have been traveling to France with AZUROM, they end up many times to ask, okay, maybe we would like to come, more than one time, more than two times, not beyond just traveling, and what can we do? And Jill is definitely a good person to know.
As are you, because you're so well connected also. I should tell everybody that when I travel to Mippeln, I call you and ask you to help me find a good place to stay because you know the area so well.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So hopefully we're gonna go back to another normal in a few months. Well, Jill, thank you so much. I just wanted to add maybe one more thing because I know you've been to that store. You love the store Mage and
Oh,
Sandro in Paris. I know
yeah.
you're a shopper. I know you love fashion. And
Yes.
for the occasion, I actually wore a Sandro dress today.
Funny because when I saw that dress, I was like, that looks really familiar. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
So this is a little bit for you. And
Thank you.
it's sort to kind of remind people that when you go to France and when you talk about France, you have to talk about fashion too. Hard not to.
No, no, no. I mean, that's the shopping and not even the high end shopping all the time, just the shopping in general.
Right.
Like little shops in Montmartre, those are my favorite place to go.
And the Marais. There's a lot of very cute boutique in the Marais.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
nice. All right. Well, thank you so much. It was nice to just have a little chat and kind of put back ourselves in Paris for a moment. And à bientôt. And I hope we will do that another time. I'll see you very soon. Bye.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. Au revoir.